Hello students. Today we have the conclusion of the final exam review, and in our last video I left off on number 18 because of being interrupted and I couldn't pause the video. So we'll just finish up here. This is number 19. So how many miles does she need to run to reach her goal? Alright, so she set a goal of running 32 miles a week. She ran 5.5 miles each morning Monday through Friday, which is 5 days. So the first thing is figuring out 5.5 times 5. Now, whether you decide to use make this a decimal, 5.5, or you continue from here, I'm going to actually just multiply 5 times a half and then 5 times 5. 5 times a half is 2.5, and 5 times 5 is 25, giving me 27 and 1/2. All right, so then now, subtract that away from, take 32 minus 27.5. Well, 32 minus 27 is 5. Take another half away, 4.5. Okay. You could also get 4.5 by using the calculator. So, all right, number 20. Okay. Okay. Key is it's in a circle. So what it is going to boil down to is this a circumference or is this an area problem? Because it doesn't say in the problem. So you have to read and interpret. So Jesse used a sprinkler that sprays water in a circle. The circle has a 30-foot radius. Right? So if you think about what happens with water, let's say sprinklers here, it sprays water each direction. It's almost like spokes of a wheel. And it's going to cover the entire area. So this is an area problem. So area is equal to pi r squared. They gave you the radius, so it's equal to pi times 30 squared, which in terms of pi would be 900 pi. But I didn't specify how to round this, so then you could just take 900 pi on the calculator and get 2827.4 square feet. And it is area, so it is in square units. All right. For number 21, I'm not going to go ahead and do this because I'm just going to tell you to look at number 12. It's the same. It's really the same problem, so I'm not going to bother going over that problem twice. All right. Leaving us down with some geometry that we finished off the school year with. So, two lines meeting the vertex of two rays. Find the measures of M and N. Okay. Well, first thing to do is fill in the 90s. The box is 90 degrees. I like to work with, and if this is 50, I know that this is also 50 vertical angles. So I like to work with lines because lines are much easier to work with. So I have 90 and 50 is 140. And in a straight line, we have 180 degrees. So I take 180 minus 140, and I get 40 degrees. So that's what N is equal to. N equals 40. Now to find M, I cover up this part. And once again, I got 50 and 90 again. So if I have the same 50 and 90 here that I have 50 and 90 there, then that means this also has to equal 40 degrees. So the M also equals 40 degrees. And then the last problem. Okay. Find the measures of CAB and DAE. So I want CAB this angle and DAE this angle here. Fill in 90. Write an equation. So if it says write an equation, in order to receive full credit, you have to write an equation. So you got this angle plus this angle plus this angle, 3x, plus 90, plus the 2x equals 180. So there would be the equation. Now we solve for x. Okay, combine your x's. 5x plus 90 equals 180. Subtract 90 from both sides. 5x equals 90. Divide both sides by 5. We get x equals 18. Okay? But keep in mind, this is what x is equal to. Angle CAB is 3 x's. So this would be 3 18s, which would be 54 degrees. And this would be 2 18s, which would be 36 degrees. And that is the conclusion of the review sheet.